Thank you for waking up with Happy Ass, where we come together to grow in mind, body, and spirit so we can go out, make the world a brighter and sweeter place to live for ourselves and for others. Y'all, I got like so many things running through my little head for this week. I didn't even know where to go. Well, for one, oh my gosh, y'all, Jennifer, gosh, y'all talk to Jennifer Berg. She gave me a new workout schedule, and I think she did this intentionally. She knows that I tend to want to do everything. Like I'll like do her workout, then I'll go do something else, and I go do something. She said, "I'm going to give you a workout that's so tough, you're not going to have time to go do anything else." She was not lying. She was not lying. So, and I'm not gussied up yet. I've got on whatever makeup I've got on is from yesterday. And because I didn't have time, I got up at the fanny crack of dawn. Still, I went to the gym. It took me so long at the gym this morning to get there, get back, that I didn't have as much time as I usually have to plan and study and all that stuff. So I'll know tomorrow that I've got to do that. But there's a few things I want to talk to you about. I remembered a book that I read, and I'm going to read it again. I got to find it. It's so funny, and I've mentioned it before. But I love funny titles. They get me. If you don't have a good title, it's hard to grab me, you know? And the title was, "Does This Clutter Make My Butt Look Fat?" And I know that sounds so silly and outlandish, but it's so true. It's like all the things in our life impact the other things. So I'm looking around my room right now, and it is disgusting. I mean, there is book. I haven't stopped. Y'all, my room is disgusting. It is like piles of books, piles of papers. I mean, the piles are so big that yesterday my pile kind of collapsed over here. So yeah, I think that my clutter is making my butt look big. I'm thinking my clutter is keeping me from doing what I need to do. And I keep thinking that other phrase that my husband always said is, "How you do anything is how you do everything." Now, that doesn't mean that we can't do everything, that we can do everything well. That we can't. But I think the spirit, the energy, the how I am about things, I think that if I would take a day, and I'm going to look at my schedule with Christy today, and I'm going to pick a day, and I'm going to get rid of this clutter. I've got to get rid of it because I can't even think. And besides, if there's any chance in the world that this clutter is making my butt look big, I'm in. Because you know I like to look cute. You know I do. So that's one thing I was thinking about. And I was thinking about another one too, how everything is so interconnected. And I remember when I first read this book, I thought, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But everything in our life is so connected. How we do one thing impacts another. So the other book that I love that I was reminded of today is The Sweet Potato Queen's Big Ass Cookbook and Financial Planner. Y'all, it's hilarious. But they have great things in it. Great things. So I'm going to go back and reread that book too. So if you've never read it, please read The Sweet Potato Queen's. I'm thinking a whole series of books and stuff. But Sweet Potato Queen's Big Ass Cookbook and Financial Planner. So check that out. And that makes me think too, that when I'm intentional about like the clutter, minimizing the clutter, when I'm intentional about thinking about what I'm doing with my life, then my financial life gets better too. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt like you when it's going good, it continues to go good. When it's going bad, it continues to go bad. It's because we think we have to do this big monumental thing to make something happen. And we don't. Sometimes it's just tweaking something a little bitty, being just a little bit better each and every day. So for me this morning, I'm going to get up and get ready a little bit. I've got appointments all day. Because I messed up on my getting up early enough, I realized I'm going to have to get up at 4 a.m., not 4:30 a.m., to get my workout in that Jennifer's given me. So if y'all see her, give her a talking to. I want you to talk to Jennifer Berg for me. But I think she knows me a little bit and is trying to coach me into having my best life ever. And so I'm thinking about so many things today. I know this is a podcast about all kinds of things today, but what I'm going to talk about this week is how we show up for other people, how we, what do we do in the lives of others? What do we do in our life? What do we do in the lives of others? And who are we competing with anyway? We're competing with ourselves. Who do we listen to anyway? The person we talk to all the time, ourselves. So many things going through my little head. But I do know this. I know this is something that we have ultimate control over, is our kindness. Our kindness, y'all. Sometimes the clutter gets out of control. Sometimes my life gets out of control, but I can control being kind. So I've got an affirmation today I'm going to leave you with, and it's kindness is uncomplicated, because everything else seems to be complicated, doesn't it? I'm going to talk to you about kindness being uncomplicated in just a minute, but I want you to think about the words you say to every single person you run into, especially yourself. In a world where I see people beating people up on the internet, which upsets me so badly, I want you to be the difference maker. I want you to be the one who is out there making people smile, making them laugh, making them feel good about who they are. And tomorrow we're going to talk about, I really expected something like that out of you. How we say that to people. Let's talk about that tomorrow, okay? And I'll tell you a cool story behind that. But for today, let's talk about kindness is uncomplicated. Here's our affirmation. And this is a repeat from a while ago. So much in the world can feel complicated. Kindness is not. Kindness is free and it is easy. I can be kind anywhere and at all times. Being kind allows me to say I love you with my actions. Kindness towards you radiates kindness back to me. Kindness in my eyes, kindness in my speech. Kindness does not know language, religion, or any other thing that separates. Kindness is not complicated. Kindness is its own reward. I will be kind today in everything I do and say, and every action. Y'all, I love being here with you. And I love that I can go all over the place. I can talk about all kinds of things like Sweet Potato Queen's big ass cookbook and financial planner. And does this clutter make my butt look fat? And you know what? It does. So get on top of it, y'all. I'm going to get on top of it. I'm going to tell you how I do this week in my decluttering and all the stuff. But I know for sure that I can be kind. I'm positive about that. Be sweet, y'all. Bye.